All right, it's been a while, but I'm back at our flip at 9878 Camp Ernst. I actually did a walkthrough of this before, but we had not closed on the property yet. There's the surrounding area. I love this place. I didn't do the outside before because a good rule of thumb in real estate is don't trust anybody. So now all of our docs are signed. We close on Monday officially, but all our docs are signed and we're good to go. So I'm going to do a full walkthrough of this place. And we have a couple ideas of what to do on this place. We're going to immediately do some things on it that are completely needed in order to sell. Like these posts right here. You have the old school style, but then at the bottom, they're completely rotted out. You actually have, I can put my whole hand under there. So all four of those we're going to replace with more modern look, regardless of what we ultimately end up doing with this house. As far as the siding goes, the siding's in good shape. So if we end up doing a full flip on this house, I would like to paint it something other than white. Because when I first looked at this house, and when Chris first looked at this house, and when our 13-year-old Annika first looked at this house, we're like, when we looked at the outside. We didn't expect to walk into a house we would actually like, but all three of us said we would be happy even living in this house if we didn't sell it. But we are going to do up here on this part, maybe a shaker siding to coordinate with whatever color we paint the exterior. But then again, I know I've done a walkthrough of this house, but I just love this house. It's super open. 3,000 square feet. I love this house. I tried to talk Chris into not selling it right away. Let me live in it for a minute. I don't know. If we do a quick flip on this house, and what we'll probably do is a quick flip at first, just do some glaring issues that would come up with any buyer. And then because we're waiting for some contractors to be done with other jobs. So if we just get it on the market and sell it kind of as a basic flip at first, make a little money on it, we're fine with that. But I would really like to see this place with our whole ideas in mind. So this kitchen, ideally we would rip this out and do shaker cabinets throughout. It is a solid kitchen though. So if we even just put in appliances for now until we know if we're flipping it to completion or not. And of course, granted on this one, because flipped to completion, this house is actually, it comps out around $400,000. Fixed up, of course, not like this. So we'll have Al, our floor artist. We'll have him come in and put in new floors. And the floors are actually fine for now. If someone were to live in it right now, these floors would be fine. It's just what would we do and what would our profits be depending on how much we do to the house. So the master, again, flooring is fine, but not what we would choose. We do not have electric on. Let me see if I can get some light on in here. And even the bathrooms. This is not an old house. The bathrooms, everything's really fine. It's just making it nice and getting that top dollar for it, or keeping it basic and making some profit on it. And I think this one would be a really fun one to flip and just make it amazing. But until that time comes, if someone else wants to scoop it up and put their own touch on it, we're fine with that too. So again, if we do it fully, these would be, all the doors would be replaced with the the Roman 2-panel doors. Because there are we have a mixture of doors in this house. We have the flat panel. We have, see, there's the flat panels. We have the 6 panels. We have, this is actually what we would replace with all the doors with, is the Roman 2-panel with the arch on top. And then this one, for an easy flip, I would keep this room as it is. For top dollar flip, I would like to remove where these cutouts are up here, make it flush, remove even this portion of the wall Because you have this, I see this wasted space. And then maybe even add like the glass double doors on there and make this a legit office. It could be a bedroom. It's big enough to be a bedroom. I would like to see it as an office though. That's just my vision for the place. And then these back doors. This one up here is fine. But just dress this up and make it, so we have some rotting wood right here. It would have to be replaced. But just make this something to showcase this backyard, because this backyard is just amazing. I love this backyard. When they're out, I guess they're asleep right now, but you have some cows right back here. And my favorite part is, look how far away these neighbors are. And those neighbors, you can barely see them through the trees. That is my favorite thing about this house. And then here's the walkout. So you can see the door is open. This door's been open this whole time. It does not close. But we'll get that door fixed. That's the first thing we'll have fixed, actually, is that door, just to secure the house. That's how you know it's in a good neighborhood. Our copper hasn't been stolen. I don't know if this house has copper, but so yeah, the bedrooms, again, if we flip it like it is, just keep it painted as is. Take down the Spider-Man decals all over the place. As awesome as they are, who wouldn't want Spider-Man busting through your wall? I mean, come on. And then also just an immediate fix would be just these, some little drywall fixes. I see they patched it already with a napkin. That's some quality craftsman work right there. And then this is the main bathroom of the house. Definitely needs a good scrub down, but it's pretty solid. There's actually, the door to that is in there. It is a solid bathroom. Not updated, but not incredibly outdated either. I keep forgetting there's no electric. And then the stairs. We already have the hardwood stairs. So even down here, not much would need to be done. Looks like actually we're getting a little moisture down here. We are getting some mold on the baseboards, and that is probably, that was not here before. Have another, oh, they didn't even patch this one with a napkin. What's wrong with them? But you can see right here, you're having some mold start to grow on the baseboards. And I think that is a result of just this door being open nonstop. It does not close. You close it and, I just walked into a spider web. You close it and it just pops right back open. There's nothing stopping it from popping right back open. I'm surprised we don't have wild animals in here. So, but even the flooring down here is not bad. So it's just, again, the level of completion we want to see it at. But if we flip this place fully, I would see this, all of this going, and maybe just building a bar down here or something. And then dressing up the laundry room. I found this tile I love for a laundry room that I would love to see in here. And these shelves are falling a little bit. I just walked through another spider web. So for an immediate flip, I would definitely get a cleaner in here to scrub this place, because it's just been open and there's spider webs and there's dust, and but it's such a solid little house. Need a little transition strip here, but the flooring down here is in really good condition. And I noticed, and we did not have this the last time we were in this house, but that's the dangers of having a house sitting vacant, especially when you have a door that's not secured, is you can see this wall is now, I just noticed this all for the first time as I'm filming here, this wall is growing mold. And I don't think this is a foundation issue or anything. Basement's dry, but you just feel, with that door open, you can feel the moisture coming in here. So now we have that fun issue. There's Justin Bieber again. And then it just goes in a complete circle here. There's the bathroom. I think somebody who lived here maybe had anger issues with all these little holes here. Didn't notice that open before either. Hopefully there's not something living up there. I've never seen a bathroom that said hunt on the wall. All right, and then this is the room closest to this open door. I don't see any mold or anything in here, but it's also has this wall and it has carpet, so maybe that's keeping it a little drier. But yeah, this door definitely needs secured. And just having the electric on, you have this heat. It's summertime, you have the heat, you have the moisture. It's just a perfect recipe to grow all your fancy mold in the interior of a house. And that's why as houses do sit, they do lose value, because you can't just have a house sitting there with no electric, nobody caring for it. It does lose value. So that's a danger of, if you see people get attached to these houses and everything, and they sit and they rot away, and they're worth less and less and less the more you let them sit. So whether we do a quick flip on this one and do some now mold remediation and just some cosmetic things, and also check the mechanicals, make sure the AC works, and hot water heater, all that stuff, we would definitely not list a house like that. But if it doesn't sell in the first month after those little fixes, then this is going to be a really fun one to see to completion and just, I don't know, add a nice touch on it. So look forward to updating you on this one. Hopefully our mold stops growing.